you don't have the best point of view to make this to see what I'm doing now, but actually this is so as you can see I'm using the 7 shader and the black outlining, and I'm making full black and some nuances, so the shapes, the movement I'm doing are quite hazardous. It's not like I'm not thinking about what I'm doing when I'm doing this kind of thing. I'm just doing with my mind like I was drawing. Actually, when I'm tattooing, it's like I'm drawing every time. This is why it's really important to draw before tattooing. I hope you did, because this is the basis. If you don't draw, you don't understand how to tattoo. So this is basically as if I was drawing. I'm making like nuances on the skin as I would do on the paper. So this is what I'm doing now with the 7 shader. Okay, I turned a little more the arm like this, you see better. So now I'm just suggesting more tentacles. Actually, you have so much details. You don't just have rounds for the suction cups. You have so much nuances that you have to make it and to have a realistic effect. I'm still working on this wrinkles effect. This is quite a long part and quite the same technique. I'm still using the 7 shader black outlining. I'm pushing hard sometimes to have the real black and pushing lighter when I want my nuances to be lighter. So this is actually not difficult, just a little boring maybe. But actually most of the work is done now because the foundation is built and I just have to make some shadows on top to have like darker parts, or maybe adding some nuances going from my line and going on the light part to have like a shadow effect. And one more time, the way you're wiping the skin is really important. The process from the debut, the beginning to the end is really important. I try to wipe off really gently the ink on the skin. I try not to damage too much the skin with this technique. So now what I'm doing is, so I'm going from the marks I've done, as you can see, and I'm adding little nuances. So this part is like quite light, but I need to bring more nuances, more volume to my wrinkles. So I'm playing with the 7 shader and the black outlining. As I said, the tattoo is almost finished, so now I have a base of everything. Everything is quite clear in my mind, so I'm adding little more details under the eyes, like with some just a little touch-ups.